Hello everyone, my name is Heidi and this is another one of the dialogues that I have done with Psyo. I got to know you through somebody else roughly 2.5 years ago. I was in a very difficult relationship and I felt I needed some help. I have gone through counseling. I don't take any medication for it, but I was broken and I was desperate. And although I'm skeptic, I said to myself, I've got nothing to lose. And I will never be more grateful for what you have done to my life. You have absolutely changed my life. And I know whoever's watching this, to some of you, it may be unbelievable, it may be mumbo jumbo. Something drove me to give it a go. And from the first time I saw you, there is an aura, an energy. I was just, okay, let me just sit down and hear what this man has to say. I had tears running down my face because without you knowing anything about me, and although what you say about the dynamics of a letter, my birth date, my whole name, you got my character spot on. And I found that so, and although, sorry to admit this, I've gone through different levels of abuse and things, I felt, and it may be the wrong word, slightly violated, that I was exposed. It was like I was sitting there naked. You got me, and that hurt for a total stranger to see through my broken soul. And I am a totally different woman. If there is anything you
Well, it's quite touching, even for me. I was
sorry.
That's you never apologise. This is the thing, your nature's a beautiful nature, and one of the things from the moment I met you as well, you just effuse a beautiful dynamic. I mean, you're honest, you're very direct. It's that truth about you. You're a real champion of a person. You always give and you always bring something to the table. You're very respectful and you're very mindful. These were your qualities anyway. We're talking about a person that's a very positive influence. The issues you had are quite common issues. Conflicted, lost. All the qualities there, all the attributes are there, but just not aligning or refining with them. And this is quite commonplace, and it creates disjointedness and a vagueness, and there's nothing worse. I mean, crikey, what makes certain people happy? What is the goal for most people? Even for myself, is it riches? Is it affluence? Is it abundance? Is it well-being? What makes someone happy? Well, there's a lot of different things that make you happy or contribute to happiness, but I think the greatest factor or contribution to being happy is having a sense of purpose, having a sense of direction, having a sense of meaning, having a sense of belonging, and making a difference.
I felt I lost my direction.
Yes, and this is the thing. Once you understand what you're about and where you're going, we can make something work. So, people are very hard on themselves. People are generally quite critical of themselves. But when you can see how you work and what makes you tick, it's very easy to put that straight. It's almost like going to a chiropractor and just aligning it. Okay, so you're already bringing a lot of things to the table. And, as I find with everybody, I mean, people are amazing. I don't like talking it in religious terms, but we are creators and destroyers and architects of our own destiny. We have a lot of power. We also have a lot of responsibility. It's how we use that power and responsibility. But once you have an idea and a concept of these simple things, I mean, crikey, the amount of people I sit with and they think, oh, this is just too deep. Well, it's deep when you're very invested in things outside of yourself, but ultimately nothing happens outside of yourself until you figured out what's going on inside of yourself. When you've got that bit right, outside of yourself becomes very, very easy and a lot closer and a lot more tangible. So, you came to me with a lot of qualities. I mean, you're very underrated. You really underrate yourself. You have a lot of personal charisma and charm and power. you're not an easy person to get to know very well from the off. But oh my goodness me, when you come to the table, you bring a lot with you because it matters. You have a real appetite and passion for life, and you know this sense of making a difference, and this impact you have is a very beautiful thing. And I just wanted to say, this is what, when I meet everybody, everybody has impact. Everybody has amazing, immeasurable potential. And you know, the potential is a really loosely, is a word we use so loosely. I mean, we talk about pupils and our children with the potential. The fact is, potential is potential. It's what you're doing with it now.
It holds a lot of power.
Yeah, but it's what you're doing with it now. Potential can just be great ideas, and ideas are floating all over the place. It's what you do with those ideas. And this is why I love and I'm so passionate about what I do, because I like to make you aware of the components and the qualities and the traits you have in your hands, and giving you the power. I don't like using the words like power and control, but you the ability and the presence of mind to go and do something with it, act upon it. And that is where it's so exciting and enthralling doing this and working with people that are open and are expansive and are just, you know, the free spirit enough to go for it. Because, you know, I change so many names. I've worked with so many people on so many different dynamics, even if it's not a name change, but working with their name. But it just sounds like a fanciful idea. But you know what? Every now and then someone will go through the door and they will commit to it, and it is a game changer. And that is the big thing.
I did commit to it. I felt I've got nothing to lose, and I accepted it. I've been divorced for many years. I went back to my premarital surname. I did change something else in my name. And oh my God, you've given me direction. Although I've always wanted to carry on. If I had the opportunity to study, I've taken that on. I've gone further with my degree now, further with my new business venture, further with other things. It is absolutely amazing. And I will forever, honestly, even off the camera, be so grateful to what you have, and that you believe enough in yourself to help other people is life-changing. And
That's very, it's very powerful. It's very, very powerful. I mean, you know, I don't do what I do for personal glory. I do it because I love doing what I do. This is what I live for. People, anyone that knows me in my personal life, know that, you know, crikey, it's almost like I'm constantly in overdrive, working, and I'm never happy unless I'm working.
Yes.
It's the thing that gives me that sense of purpose. But what you've just said is probably, you know, I get a lot of beautiful things said and written and spoken about, and I'm always very, very grateful. But it's very humbling. It's very humbling, and I'm very, very grateful. I'm grateful to be here, and I'm very grateful to see someone act upon something and it makes such a difference. But I always know that it will make a difference.
I'm living proof that if you have enough belief in yourself that there is more than what you're doing, if you feel stuck, if you feel that you have a chain on your leg and you're carrying the world on your shoulders, and that there is a purpose within you, but something is just keeping you back. And some people throw it as, oh, maybe you're in the wrong relationship. It could be. Maybe you're going through the menopause. Could be. Maybe. But what maybe, if you just give it a go. I did. I changed it. It's on my passport. It's on everything. And I am forever grateful that I believed in myself, that what if? And I'm living proof that what if is working. Action, I'm taking action. Things are happening. People believe, trust, and there is true power in this.
I second that. I did the same thing for myself. It wasn't working for me. I had a few issues. You know, I suffered in silence about a lot of things. I had some issues emotionally. Obviously, every single one of us has a past, and my one was a very difficult one initially. And obviously, your past, sometimes you can carry it around like ghosts, and they can haunt you later on. But I changed my energy so I could manage myself, and I could take action and never look back. Never look back.
Thank you very much to
Welcome.
you for your time. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.
Thank you.